Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope you're all doing great. In today's video, we have a very requested and important topic for anyone looking to start a successful IPTV business in 2025. We are going to see, in a practical step-by-step guide, how to create a professional website to sell IPTV subscriptions. And before we get into the technical details, let's look together at an example of a website we've created at our agency. And I want you to see the secrets we use to make these sites sell effectively. Take a look at this example on the screen. The first thing you notice is the clean and professional design. The main interface, or the hero section, is clear. It has a big, attention-grabbing headline with a short description of the service we provide underneath. The goal of this part is for the visitor to get a clear idea about our site as quickly as possible, understand the added value we provide, and why they should choose us specifically, all of which is completed with a clear and direct call to action. And this is where it becomes clear that the design isn't just about aesthetics. Everything is placed and studied to serve one goal, which is to encourage the visitor to continue down the page and reach the purchase stage. Directly after the hero section, the site starts answering the first question a customer asks: why should I buy from you? It does this through the Features section. Look at how each feature is displayed clearly with a simple icon: 4K channels, compatibility with all devices, fast technical support. This clarity gives the customer a direct and convincing answer. Great, now the customer knows the features. Immediately after, the site takes them to the most important stage, which is the pricing. Look at these pricing tables. Each plan is clear with its price and its features, with a clear purchase button under each one. This ease of comparison removes hesitation and makes the purchase process seem easy and simple, and that is the goal. However, even if the customer likes the offer and the price, they still have that fear and hesitation before spending their money. And this is where the real work of building trust begins. A smart website anticipates this fear and addresses it. Notice how right after the prices we find the Reviews section. When a visitor sees that other people have bought the service and were satisfied, their trust increases significantly. And the site doesn't stop there. Directly below the reviews, it reassures the customer even more with the FAQ section. This isn't just an ordinary section. This reduces 50% of your customer service work because it answers most of the questions they might have, and at the same time, it shows that you are a professional who understands your field. But all of this is worthless if the website is slow. Site speed and an easy user experience are the foundation. Today's visitors have no patience. If the site takes more than 3 seconds to load, they will close the page and go to a competitor. So, a successful website is a mix of an attractive design that builds trust, fast performance, and clarity of information. And this is exactly what we're going to learn to build today. So, how can we achieve this professional result? Our plan for this video is simple and clear, and we'll go through it step by step. First, we'll get hosting and domain name. Second, we'll activate the SSL certificate for our site. Third, we'll install WordPress. Fourth, we'll install the base theme, Hello Elementor, and the professional plugins we'll need. And finally, we'll import a ready-made IPTV template kit to get a professional design in minutes. But before we start these stages, as is usual on our channel, I always like to review the 4 basic elements that make up any website on the internet, so that even people new to the field can understand well. The first thing is hosting. Simply put, it's the space we rent on the internet to store our website's files. The second thing is the domain name. It's the address of your website. For example, facebook.com is the domain name of the Facebook website. It's the name that visitors type to reach you. The third thing is the SSL certificate. This is the technology that secures the connection between your site and its visitors, providing that green lock in the browser, and it's essential for trust and security. The fourth thing is the content management system, or CMS. This is the software that allows us to build and manage the site easily. We will be using the most famous and powerful system, which is WordPress. So that was a quick look at the basics. Now let's move on to the first practical step. But before we move on to the practical part, an important point for people who want to do things the right way and have a professional website from A to Z, from the hosting and domain name to the final design. If you're busy, don't have enough time, or this tech stuff seems complicated to you, and you're looking for a fast and ethical solution, our team is at your service. We can build you a professional IPTV website designed to attract customers like a magnet. And for people who already have hosting and domain name and only want the ready-made template kits to install them directly, we have prepared templates for you. All of them professional and suitable for all audiences. The only difference is in the various designs so that everyone can choose the style they like. And to give you the ultimate flexibility, whether you want to test different looks for your project or you're building multiple sites, we've bundled all of these premium templates into a single high-value package. You get access to every design for just $49. You'll find the link for the package in the description below, or you can contact us directly via WhatsApp at the number now showing on the screen for inquiries or to order.
And now, for the people who want to learn and build their website with their own hands, let's start our work. The first practical step is to get the hosting and domain name. Let's go to our browser and go to namecheap.com. When the site loads, we go to the top menu, select Hosting, and then Shared Hosting. Here we can see the hosting plans they offer. Let me explain the difference so you can choose wisely. The first plan, Stellar, is the entry-level plan, and it's excellent and sufficient for one website, especially at the beginning of any project. The other plans like Stellar Plus and Stellar Business are advanced plans. The main difference is in performance. These plans give you better server resources, like more RAM and CPU, which means your website speed will be better, and speed is very important for user experience and for search engines. Additionally, these plans support more traffic and allow you to create multiple websites on the same hosting account. Advice: to start, the Stellar plan is more than enough. However, if your budget allows and you want to invest in the growth of your project from the beginning, investing in an advanced plan is a wise decision. For this tutorial, we will choose the first Stellar plan and click on Get Started. Great! Now we've reached the stage of choosing a domain name, and this is a very important step. Before you choose, take this advice into consideration. First, try to have the name reflect your brand. Second, it's a good idea to include an SEO keyword that people search for in this niche, like IPTV, 4K, TV, Sky, or Stream. Third, keep the name short and easy to remember. A name with 2 words is ideal, and 3 words is the maximum. For this tutorial, I will choose a name just to show you the process. For example, I'll try IPTV4ksky.com. Then we search for it to make sure it's available. Good. The site tells us the domain name is available. Now let's click on Add to Cart. When we go to the cart, we check our order, 1 year of hosting and 1 year of a domain name. Then we click on Confirm Order. The process here is standard. The site will ask you to create a new account with your information, and then you'll choose your preferred payment method, either credit card or PayPal, and complete the purchase. After the purchase is successfully completed, you need to wait about 5 minutes for your hosting to be activated. You will receive an email confirming the activation. When you receive the email, go back to the Namecheap website, log into your account, and from there, go to your dashboard. After buying the hosting and domain name, and before we do anything else, we need to check a very important element, which is the SSL certificate, that green lock that provides security and trust for our website. The good news for people who got their hosting from Namecheap is that the basic SSL certificate is installed on your site automatically. The process usually takes about 20 to 30 minutes. They also have a tool in cPanel called Namecheap SSL that lets you install it with just a few clicks. However, the golden advice I can give you, whether you're using Namecheap or any other hosting company, is to contact their technical support directly via live chat and ask them to install it for you. This is the easiest and most reliable way because that's their job, and they will get it done for you in minutes for free. I won't be showing this process live in the video for a simple reason. The method differs greatly from one hosting company to another. The interface for Namecheap is not the same as Hostinger or GoDaddy. So, to avoid confusing you, the best solution is to let technical support handle this step. So, the next step is to make sure your SSL certificate is activated, and again, when you see that green lock next to your domain name, we can safely continue with the rest of the steps and move on to installing WordPress. From the main cPanel dashboard, we'll scroll down until we find the Softaculous Apps Installer section and choose WordPress from there. When we get to the installation page, we won't click on Install Now directly. Instead, we will choose Custom Install to have full control over the settings. First, in the settings, we make sure we have selected the correct protocol, HTTPS, and we also confirm our domain name, which is IPTV 4K Sky. Now we move on to site name and site description. These are very important, not just for visitors, but also for Google and search engines. In the site name, write your brand name, for example, IPTV 4K Sky. In the site description, try to write a marketing sentence that includes important keywords like Best IPTV Subscription for 2025, 4K channels, live TV, and VOD. And to get the best result, I advise you to use AI like ChatGPT. Ask it to give you suggestions for an SEO-optimized name and description, and it will give you professional results. Next, we move on to the admin account section. This is where you will choose a strong username and password that you will use to log in to your WordPress dashboard. When we are sure all this information is correct, we scroll to the bottom of the page and click on the Install button. The WordPress installation process takes about 2 or 3 minutes. When it's finished, a link to the administrative URL will appear. Click on it to be taken directly to your website's dashboard. Great! This is the WordPress dashboard. The first thing we'll do here is install the theme. This time, we won't need a paid and complex theme. Instead, we will install a very simple and free theme called Hello Elementor. The reason we chose it is that it's very light and fast, and it's specifically designed to work perfectly with Elementor. Our entire design will come from the template kit, not the theme, which is why the foundation needs to be light. Let's follow the steps to install it. From the dashboard, we go to the menu on the left. We hover the mouse over Appearance, and then we click on Themes. At the top, we'll find a button called Add New. Let's click on it. Now, on the right, a search bar will appear. We will type Hello Elementor in it. It will show up as the first result. On it, we'll find the Install button. Let's click it. We'll wait a few seconds. Good. Now the button has changed and is called Activate. We'll click it to activate the theme. And so, our base theme has successfully been activated, and our site is now ready for the next stage, which is installing the professional plugins. Good. Now the foundation of our site is ready. It's time to equip it with the powerful tools that will give us the ability to create a professional design. The plugins we will be working with are Elementor, free version, Elementor Pro, Premium Add-ons Pro, and Essential Add-ons Pro. Anyone who works with WordPress knows that premium themes and plugins are expensive. That's why I recommend the website WPSshare.com, which provides all these tools with original and safe versions and at a very symbolic price. I've already downloaded Elementor Pro, and now I will show you how to install it step by step. Of course, for the people who will get one of our ready-made templates, you don't need to do this process, because all the professional plugins, including Elementor Pro, come with the template. When you download the file, it comes as a compressed zip file. The first and most important step is to unzip it. When we open the new folder, we find 2 zip files inside, one for the free version, elementor.zip, and the second file for the professional version, elementorpro.zip. It is necessary to install them both in the correct order. Let's go back to the WordPress dashboard. We go to the menu on the left to Plugins, and then we click on Add New. At the top, we click on the button for Upload Plugin. Here, we choose the first file. For the free version, elementor.zip. We click on Install Now, we wait for it to finish, and then we click on the Activate button. Excellent. Now we will repeat the exact same process with the second file. We go back again to Plugins, to Add New, to Upload Plugin. This time we choose the Elementor Pro.zip file. We do Install Now and then Activate. And so Elementor Pro has successfully been activated on our site, and all the professional features are unlocked and ready to use. Great! Now our main tool is ready. In the exact same way, you will follow the same steps to install the other plugins, which are Premium Add-ons Pro and Essential Add-ons Pro. So that I don't make the video long and we keep repeating the same steps, do this process now, and when you're done, we'll move on to the last and most fun stage in building our website. Good. Now that we've confirmed all the necessary plugins are activated, we've reached the last and most important technical step, which is importing a ready-made template or template kit. This is the process that will give our site its final look and design, and will transform it from an empty site to a professional platform ready to receive customers.
Let's go to the menu on the left of the dashboard. We'll look for Elementor, and under it, we'll find an option called Tools. Let's click on it. When the Tools page opens, we'll see several tabs at the top. We'll go to the tab for Import/Export Kit. Let's click on it. Here, we'll find a big button that says Start Import. This is what we'll start the process with. Let's click on it. Now, a window will open for us to select the file from our computer. We'll go look for the template kit file, which is in zip format and which we downloaded. After we select it, Elementor asks us which elements we want to import: templates, site settings, content. We make sure everything is enabled and selected, and we click on Next or Import. The process here takes a few minutes because it's importing all the pages, images, and settings. You have to be patient and not close the page. And when the import process is complete, our site is ready. Now we can click on the Preview button to see the final result of our site. As you can see, the entire site was imported successfully with a professional design, and it is now an exact copy of the template kit we used and ready for the customization phase. So, congratulations! As you can see, our site is now ready with a professional and complete design. But of course, this isn't the final stage. Your site is working now, but to give it your personal touch and increase customer trust, there are some optional but highly recommended edits. For example, change the logo to your brand's logo. Add your own contact information. Edit the pricing tables with the packages and real prices you offer. Change the colors to match your visual identity. You can do this easily, either globally from the Global Colors feature in Elementor, or you can edit each section individually from the Styling tab in the editor. And all of this is very easy thanks to the Elementor Pro editor, which relies on the drag and drop feature. That was everything for today's video. I hope this detailed tutorial was useful to you and gave you a clear roadmap. And of course, our work isn't over yet. In upcoming videos, God willing, we will cover other very important topics to make our project succeed, such as how to get customers to our website through digital marketing, whether with paid ads on Facebook ads and Google ads, or through SEO. If you liked the video and found it useful, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button because that encourages us a lot to continue, and share the video with anyone you know who's interested in this field. And if you have any questions or inquiries, leave them for me in the comments below. I read and answer all the comments. And most importantly, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be the first to see our new content. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.